Welcome back. It's World TB Day coming up. Health education is key to combating the spread of tuberculosis. That's the view of a medical practitioner who's also a TB survivor. Dr. Zolelwa Sifumba says new treatment consumed over a shorter period must be found. Sifumba addressed the commemoration of the World TB Day in Durban today.
Tuberculosis remains the #1 killer in the world. At least 1.9 million people die from the disease every year. In South Africa, it's more prevalent in KwaZulu-Natal, the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. 27-year-old Dr. Zolelwa Sifumba was diagnosed with multi-drug-resistant TB in 2012. She was on treatment for 2 years. Sifumba says one of the reasons people default is that the treatment period is far too long.
A call to government and a call to all people who want to see this ending. We need to educate and educate and educate and not stop educating so that people can know the symptoms, because the people that aren't being tested aren't not being tested just because they don't want to be tested. They're not being tested because they think, it's probably a cold, it's probably this, it's probably that, you know.
Deputy President David Mabuza, who's also the chairperson of the South African National AIDS Council, says government must collaborate with all stakeholders in the fight against the spread of the disease.
All our provinces must urgently finalize their plans so that we can move together promptly and speedily in a coordinated manner to improve the health and well-being of our people.
Meanwhile, Health Minister Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi says South Africa has made great strides in providing treatment.
60% of all the people who are on betaguline in the world are in one country, that's South Africa. We are far ahead, same as the laminate, which is still new. Then there's a new diagnosis for TB called Gene Expect, which we launched here in Tekwini in 2011.
Zulu King Goodwill Zwelithini cautioned against the abuse of alcohol and smoking, saying these habits contribute to new infections. Simpiwe Makanya, SABC News, Durban.